I think the other thing that you hit on that was interesting, and it's in the book, and I think the stat is 85% of all blogs or content that's started stops, and of corporations. And I find that, and I absolutely understand that because of the fact that, if you go to a website, I always see this. Someone has a blog, they got a flurry activity right up front, and then it starts to taper off, and then it really tapers off, and then it just stops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my perception of that is, if a company can't keep with that, how can they keep with me as a client, right? Or as a long-term client? What are your thoughts around that sort of stuff?
Well, and we talk to agencies about this a lot. So if somebody comes to me and says, Joe, I'm looking for a content marketing agency, who should I pick? And my first response is always, well, look to see who's doing the best content marketing. Are they basically doing what you want them to do for themselves? Consulting companies are notorious for this, right? So we'll get large consulting companies, or let's say even accountants, anybody with knowledge IP. They'll say, "Oh, I don't want to give away my secret sauce. I don't want to give that away freely." And I'm like, here's the deal. If you do this and you do it really well, you will grow your audience to such an extent you'll get opportunities you've never had before, because you're really sharing secrets and the people want information. So you're growing the audience, and you probably won't go up against any competition because they're going to be getting their information from you. They're already going to believe you're the trusted expert. They're not going to have to go bid this out with 2-3 other companies. They're going to go directly to you, which what we're seeing in a lot of case studies is it's basically you're the only one up for the job, which is great because they already know you can do the job. And then they'll say, well, Joe, what if one of these people that read my post or listen to my podcast, what if they go do it themselves? And I'm like, well, that could happen, but let me ask you this. Do you really want that kind of business?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want, and actually what I love about the sales process, it ferrets out those people that you don't want to waste your time with in the sales process. They can go figure it out themselves. They can be gone. And the ones that really want to know you can do the job that don't want to do it themselves, that's basically you can sell them, and that's what you want. So there's really, from my opinion, there's no downside to it. But I mean, that's what we've done at Content Marketing Institute. All we do is create a lot of content. People say, oh, I want to go to their event. Not because it's, we say it's the greatest event in the world. It's because we've been delivering content to them for months and years. They believe in what we have to say, and they're going to support what we have to sell.
Absolutely.